Huntington body symmetry animals are of following types. What are types? Asymmetrical. What does it mean? The body by passing through the central axis. That means some of the body is like this. If it is a body, whatever the plane you choose, you cannot divide the organisms into two equal halves. Example, sponges. Second one, radially symmetrical. What is this? The body can be divided into two equal halves by any plane passing through the central axis. It may suppose it appears like this. So any plane you can divide into two equal halves. This is what called radially symmetrical. Example, members of Nidaria and Ctenophora. Third one, bilaterally symmetrical. Means the body can be
Sir, Nidaria pore ki likhecho?
or Ctenophora, CTENO, divided into two equal halves by one plane passing through the by single plane passing through the central axis. That means the body can be divided into two equal halves by single plane, একটা plane শুধু. This means this one. Suppose if it is an animal, this is the axis. Okay? Are you getting me? Now you see here what happens. Look, so only one plane, it can be divided into two equal halves. একটা দুইটা মিনিট আমি একটা কাছে আছে দুইটা মিনিট it is radially symmetrical meaning the body can be divided into two equal halves by single plane passing through the right and left So you see what happens here. So these are left so this is bilaterally symmetrical. Now where you will get it? Found in phylum Platyhelminthes.
স্যার নিচের জায়গাটা দেখা যাচ্ছে না।
Oh, that's এখানে একটা জিনিস লিখে দিই, মেম্বার্স অফ নিডারিয়া এন্ড কিনোপোরা ছিল আর অ্যাডাল্ট অ্যানিমেল অফ phylum Echinodermata. Platyhelminthes, Nemathelminthes, Annelida, Arthropoda, then Mollusca, except phyla, Mollusca, then comes to the chordata, hemichordata, then chordata. So what is written? Found in the members of phylum.
Side actually হচ্ছে accept.
Due to torsion, snail is found to be asymmetrical. That's why accept snail, that is phyla, or you can write snail also. That they are all generally bilaterally symmetrical. Accept phyla, etc. This is about the body symmetry. Is it clear? What about the body symmetry? Based on the number of germ layers present, animals are of two types. Following two types. Diploblastic cells arranged in two germ layers. Outer layer is ectoderm and in between mesoglea is found. This is the diploblastic. And it appears like this, I'm showing you. Mesoglea is not considered as a layer because no cells are found in mesoglea. Second one, here, but in this case, the cells in three germ layers. Outer one is ectoderm and in between endoderm, mesoderm is present. It appears like this.
Sir,
Hello.
in diploblastic you have written the inner layer is mesoderm.
Sorry. Thank you very much. Thank you. So it is the now ectoderm, red one mesoderm, and it is endoderm. So it is triploblastic. So you can say members of following phyla are triploblastic. What are they? Platyhelminthes, Nemathelminthes, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata, Hemichordata, chordata. They all are actually triploblastic. Actually, that is from Platyhelminthes to chordata, all are triploblastic. Basically, you know how this reacts during gastrulation. Whenever zygote is formed, I'm just simply telling you the fact, actually what happens, how these germ layers are formed. Look one thing. Suppose this is zygote. This is zygote. It gives rise to a ball-like structure you can call it morula. Morula eventually form a structure like this. So this is called blastocyst. After that, gets to these cells called, these red colored cells called their inner cell mass. Eventually in the embryo, it gives rise to, look one thing I am showing you. So outer one is called epiblast, lower called hypoblast. And then these epiblast eventually give rise to the germ layers. I am showing you how. Where there is space. Okay, here I am showing you. Look, I am showing you. Here, so these are the epiblast cells. And some cells are started to be detached from the epiblast, forming the first germ layer called the endoderm. Look, in the gastrula stage, from epiblast, some cells get detached and will form the first primary germ layer called endoderm. Then, in between epiblast and newly formed endoderm, some cells are found to be arranged loosely, forming mesoderm. And after the formation of mesoderm, the remaining cells of the epiblast will be forming ectoderm. দেখ বুঝতে পেরেছিস কিনা? Is it clear? You know, generally zygote is formed. Zygote gives rise to morula. Morula to form blastocyst, which is supposed to be attached to the embryonic wall, uterine wall, and then from there what will happen? Gastrulation starts. The epiblastic cells, they are to form the embryo actually. How? These epiblastic cells, from them some cells are detached, forming the first primary germ layer called endoderm. Then, in between newly formed endoderm and epiblast, some cells are found to be arranged, forming mesoderm. And lastly, the remaining cells of the epiblast will be forming the ectoderm. Once ectoderm, endoderm, and mesoderm are formed, then organ formation started. Organogenesis started. That means, you know, every single layer has its own function to form different germ layers. I think you know it. Suppose from the ectoderm, different outer layer, covering layers are formed. And from mesoderm, you know, connective tissue, muscles, these are formed. And from the endoderm, you know what is formed? Eustachian tube, inner layer of the tympanic membrane, different types of the epithelium of gallbladder, pancreas, all these things are developed from the endoderm. So once these organs are, these three germ layers are developed, after that organogenesis starts, organ formation starts. Is it clear to you? Is it
Yes,
clear?
sir.
Animals are of following types.
স্যার সিলোম মানে কি?
Oh, very good.
স্যার হাইপোব্লাস্টের পরে কি লিখেছিলেন নিচে?
হ্যাঁ কোনটা রে?
হাইপোব্লাস্টের পরে একদম
ectoderm. Ectoderm ওই যে এরপর নেক্সট ডায়াগ্রামে কি হচ্ছে epiblast cells. From epiblast cells some cells are detached and forming the first embryonic germ layer called endoderm. After that, in between epiblast and newly formed endoderm, some cells are found to be arranged called forming mesoderm, and remaining cells of the epiblast forming the ectoderm. বুঝতে পেরেছিস?
হবে স্যার। হ্যাঁ স্যার।
Coelom refers to a body cavity, but it should be lined by mesoderm. If it is not lined by mesoderm, it cannot be considered as coelom. See, sometimes you will get body cavities in some animals, but they are not found to be lined by mesoderm, so it should not be considered as true coelom. So in case of acoelomate,
লাইট
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ,
লাইন বাই মেসোডার্ম মানে বুঝতে পারিনি।
মানে একটু পরে বুঝতে পারবে, একটু পরে বুঝতে পারবে, ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ড দেখে নেবো আগে। Here the acylomate without any body cavity. That means it appear like this. So no body weight is found. No body weight is found, you will get the ectoderm. Then you will get the mesoderm. You will get the endoderm, but no body cavity is there. Found in the members of platyhelminthes. In this case, body cavity is found, but it is not lined by mesoderm. What happens here? I am showing you. So this is the ectoderm. Now mesoderm, you see what happens here. Look, these are called mesodermal pouch. You can call it mesodermal pouch. These are called the scattered mesodermal pouch. The ectoderm pouch androderms. And you know,
Sir, in the form of key? In the form of?
in the form of scattered pouch. So this is the body cavity. Look at this is the body cavity, but this body cavity cannot be lined by mesoderm because mesoderm is here. So it is called. You can call it pseudocoelom because it is not lined by mesoderm because it is not lined by mesoderm. It is not lined by mesoderm, so it is actually the pseudocoelom.
सर बॉडी के बीच
লাইন में কথা বুঝতে পেরেছিস? হ্যাঁ
বডি ক্যাভিটি কোন জায়গাটা
বলো
বডি ক্যাভিটিটা কোন জায়গাটা
এই জায়গাটা এটা এখানে খালি এখানে বুঝতে পেরেছো? এটা মেসন কি আছে নেই তো এটা মেসন তো এখানে বুঝতে পেরেছো এবার এই তো তোমাদের ক্লিয়ার হবে body cavity is lined by insulomat body cavity is lined by mesoderm. দেখো কেমন হবে আমি এটাকে এদিকে দেখিয়ে দিচ্ছি
Sir, mesoderm in the form of এটা কি লেগেছে
scattered pouch. Now look at this. This one is ectoderm. Mesoderm. Now look at this. What is this? This is the body cavity. And you can call it coelom. Why? Because it is lined by mesoderm. So this is the body cavity. In one side mesoderm, in the other side also. Outer side you will get the mesoderm. Inner side also gets mesoderm. So it is called lined by mesoderm. Is it clear? Can you বুঝতে পেরেছি partially lined by mesoderm? This is what the so example I am not giving you. Actually pseudocoelom example. Members of phylum Nemathelminthes, or other name is Excelminthes. Here the acylomate example found in the acylom elements found the Platyhelminthes. So acylomate, Platyhelminthes, pseudocylomate, Excelminthes or Nemathelminthes, and cylomate from phylum Annelida to phylum Chordata. From phylum Annelida, বুঝতে জিনিসটা phylum Annelida to phylum Chordata means Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata, Hemichordata, and Chordata. Total 6 phyla included. Number of phyla included 6 here. Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata, Hemichordata, and Chordata. In these 6, you will get the coelom, true body cavity, or which is called coelom. Again, coelom may be of 2 types. The মুছে দিয়ে একটা সবটা
এটা কি
রেড কালারের এই ডায়াগ্রামটার মধ্যে
হ্যাঁ স্যার
এটার মধ্যে এই যে এটা মেসোডাম, এটাও মেসোডাম। রেড কালার যে সেলগুলো আছে এগুলো সব মেসোডাম।
আচ্ছা লাইনটাতে জয়েন করেছে
এটা হচ্ছে তোমার যখন এমব্রায়োনিক গার্ড যখন বেরোবে আর কি, তখন এটা পার্টিশন করতে হয়, এই জন্য পার্টিশন হওয়া লাগে। এটা সব ক্ষেত্রে থাকবে, বুঝতে পেরেছ?
স্যার এটা কি সিউডোসিলোমিটাও থাকবে?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ,
সিউডোসিলোমিটাও কি থাকবে এটা?
না না, সিউডোসিলম তো স্ক্যাটার্ড থাকবে মেসোডাম, দেখো না? মেসোডাম is found scattered in between ectoderm and endoderm, and due to which sometimes some cavities are developed. And as mesoderm is scattered, such cavities cannot be lined by mesoderm, and hence they are not considered as coelom. Rather, a false coelom or pseudocoelom term is used. বুঝতে পেরেছি এবার?
বুঝেছি।
HEL, MINTHES, এটাকে Excelminthes বলে, Nemathelminthes বলে, তাই দুটো নামে দিয়ে দিয়েছি। Coelom develops as a split in the mesoderm. Then the term used schizocoelom, found in Annelida, Arthropoda, and Mollusca. Anthrocoelom, আচ্ছা, coelom develops as a split. হ্যাঁ বলো।
স্যার সিজোসিলোমটা একটু আবার বুঝিয়ে দাও।
আচ্ছা, আমি ডায়াগ্রাম করে দিই। coelom develops as a split, বুঝতে পারবে না এখন, আমি ডায়াগ্রামটা পড়ছি, তুমি দেখো। লোক here. Look here. This is the mesoderm is developing. You know, this is the mesoderm, but initially it is intact, no cavity is found. Okay. Now, where split occurs in the middle, this is the point where split is to occur. Look, this is the point where split is to occur. If I am showing you in larger details, you see. So this is the mesoderm. So this is the mesoderm. So split is to occur here. Look one thing, split is to occur in this line. Are you getting me now? So in the next diagram you see so now look here. Now you see, due to this splitting, the cavity is developed. Here, due to splitting, cavity is developed, and eventually, now again, the coelom is developed. Cytocoelom. Now, in case of enterocoelom, what happens?
স্যার
বলো।
স্যার কেভিটি কি করে হয়েছে এটা বুঝিনি।
এই যে ওয়ালটা আছে না, দেখতে পাচ্ছ এই ওয়ালটা,
হ্যাঁ।
এটা স্প্লিট হয়, এবার বুঝেছ?
হ্যাঁ বুঝেছি।
এবার বুঝতে পেরেছ? আরে হা না
স্যার এই যে স্যার এই ওয়ালটা কই থাকে?
এই যে যেই মুহূর্তে আমি একটু দেখালাম, দেখো স্প্লিট এরকম ছিল তো, দেখো ইট ইজ স্প্লিট ইন দ্য মিডল, মাঝখানে দেখো স্প্লিট হচ্ছে, একটু খেয়াল করো ভালো করে। স্প্লিটিং ইজ কন্টিনিউ, দিস ইজ স্প্লিটিং, মাঝখান বরাবর ফেটে যাচ্ছে। দেন হোয়াট হ্যাপেন্স, দেখো হয়েছে একটা বডি ক্যাভিটি। এবার বুঝতে পেরেছ?
স্যার এন্টেরোসিলোমের ডিসক্রিপশনটা।
হ্যাঁ,
স্যার
enterocoelom. Coelom develops from an outgrowth of the enteron. Tubular outgrowth of enteron. Enteron means embryonic gut. দেখো বুঝতে পেরেছি কিনা? মেসোডাম মেসোডাম develops from the tubular outgrowth of enteron. From the enteron, direct to the squid. From the enteron is embryonic gut as a tubular outgrowth. Mesoderm develops from the enteron, that is embryonic gut, as a tubular outgrowth, and hence what we get? Thus coelom. So this is the embryonic outgrowth, you know. Mesodermal pouch. So eventually here you will get the ectoderm. and this is ectoderm. After that, the remaining cell
স্যার টিউবুলার আউটগুটটা কি মেসোডার্মাল পাউচ?
হ্যাঁ মেসোডার্ম এই যে দিস ইজ দ্য এই যে এটা বুঝতে পেরেছিস তো? ক্লিয়ার? টিউবুলার না এটা? বুঝতে পেরেছিস তো?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
একটু next you see again the ectoderm. Then again you will get the same diagram, almost similar diagram, how is mesoderm is developed. So as it develops as a tubular you know hollow, as it develops as a tubular outgrowth, automatically cavities here. Are you getting me now?
স্যার
স্যার বুঝেনি কি বলেছো?
As actually it develops mesoderm, it develops as a tubular outgrowth. So automatically as it is tubular, automatically cavity is found inside, right?
Yes sir.
Then eventually that chapter is completed like this. Now the diagrams remain similar.
স্যার
একটু wait করো। হ্যাঁ বলো কে কি বলছিলে? হ্যাঁ
হ্যাঁ স্যার ওই সেকেন্ড স্টেপটাতে রেড পেন দিয়ে দিয়েছে, ওটা কি নাম কি?
কোনটা
সেকেন্ড স্টেপটাতে
সেকেন্ড ডায়াগ্রামে
সেকেন্ড, হ্যাঁ রেড কালার দিয়ে এটার নামটা কি বলেছো? হ্যাঁ
কোনটার নাম? এটার নাম এটা
রেড কালারের যে স্যার এবার বোঝা গেছে।
You will get anthrocylum found in the members of following phyla. One, Echinodermata. 2, hemichordata, and three chordata. Found in the members of following phyla: Echinodermata, hemichordata, and chordata, you will get the Enterocoelom. Whereas Arthropoda, mollusca, and Arthropoda, Annelida, and mollusca, you will get the Cytocoelom. So you have to remember this thing for entrance. This part is important here. What?
ফার্স্ট ডায়াগ্রামটা থেকে নেক্সট ডায়াগ্রামটার মধ্যে কেমন করে
Basically it is as an outgrowth. So as an outgrowth, eventually eventually what will happen? Mesoderm is formed as an outgrowth. So automatically the cavities are here. You know, if it is developed like this, then obviously it will be like this, it form like this. Okay, getting me now? So automatically cavity is there and eventually we draw it. বুঝতে পেরেছো এবার?
হ্যাঁ স্যার এখন ঠিক আছে
হ্যাঁ আচ্ছা এবার segmentation. What is segmentation? Segments. Refers to the division of body into a number of segments. This is segmentation. And in following three phyla, segmentation is found. Phylum Annelida. First. Here actually
What you have written after phyla?
Annelida, phylum, segmentation is found. So both external and intersegmentation are found, and the two means external segment and internal segment and corresponds exactly with each other. So this is called basic true segmentation and found only in the Annelida. Remember this thing. As such, segmentation is called metameric segmentation. Each other and the phenomenon is called metamerism. This is the first phylum that you do the segmentation. Second one, phylum Arthropoda. Only is found. Only external segmentation is found, that is internal segmentation is not found. In case of phylum Arthropoda. Next. Phylum Chordata. External segmentation is not found. Only internal segmentation is found, and it is apparent in embryonic stage. In adult stage or in adult animals, internal segmentation is found in the arrangement of vertebrae, ribs, blood vessels, and nerves. Blood vessels and nerves is not found, only internal segmentation is found, and it is apparent in embryonic stage. Do you know the meaning of the apparent? বুঝতে পেরেছো? It apparent in embryonic stage মানে বুঝেছো? It apparent in embryonic stage মানে বুঝেন means clearly visible. কি বলেছি আমি? Clearly visible. Clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And in adult, it is found in case of vertebrae, arrangement of vertebrae. You know, we have a 26 vertebrae, ribs, 12 pairs of ribs, the blood vessels, and the nerves. You will get the what is called the internal segmentation. So this is all about the segmentation. You will get 3 files actually. One is the leader, both external and external found. And here actually true segmentation is found actually. Sometimes a false segmentation is found in some phylum. You can start लिखेंगे in the members of phylum Platyhelminthes,
স্যার প্লেটিহেলমিনথেসে পরে কি লিখেছো?
in the members of phylum Platyhelminthes, in the members of phylum Platyhelminthes, false segmentation is found, and the phenomenon is called pseudo segmentation. Metameric segmentation means whenever the external and internal segmentations are found to correspond to each other exactly, then only the term used metameric segmentation. And the segment is called metamer.
স্যার মানে এক্সটার্নাল ইন্টারনাল মানে সেম থাকবে?
হ্যাঁ, correspond to লিখছিলাম আমি। correspond exactly with each other. বাইরে দিয়ে সেগমেন্ট এবং ভিতরে দিয়ে সেগমেন্ট একদম একটা correspond করবে. Then you can use the term metametric segmentation. And the phenomenon is called metamerism. And you will get metametric segmentation where in earthworm. বুঝতে পেরেছো? I think not only you can remember notochord. I showed you earlier, till I am showing you again. So this is a notochord. What is notochord then? Solid, now, not only solid, unsegmented, rod-like structure lies in between dorsal hollow nerve cord and alimentary canal, found in all chordates, either in any stage of life or throughout life. This is notochord. And based on notochord, NMS can be classified as, আচ্ছা এটা এবার মুছে দেবো আমি একটু। Animalia can be classified as non-chordate, chordata, includes throughout life. বুঝতে পেরেছো?
স্যার দেখা যায় না।
টিনোফোরা, প্লেটিয়াল মিন্টেস, নিমাটাল মিন্টেস, এনিলিডা, আর্থ্রোপোডা, মোলাস্কা, একানোডার্মাটা and hemichordata. They all are non-chordate phyla. Porifera, Nidaria, Ctenophora, Platyhelminths, mintes, Nematode mintes, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata and lastly Hemichordata. বুঝতে পেরেছো?
Yes, sir.
And from here we get phylum Chordata includes Urochordata, Cephalochordata, Vertebrata. So this is about the non-chordate phyla. You remember the sequence: Porifera, Nidaria, Ctenophora, Platyhelminths, Nematode, Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata, Hemichordata. And here in Chordata, we'll get 3 subphyla. Actually, they are the subphylum: Urochordata, Cephalochordata, and Vertebrata. দেখো বুঝতে পেরেছি কিনা? Is found only in larval stage. One important thing: in Cephalochordata, notochord is found throughout life. In Vertebrata, দেখা যাচ্ছে কিনা? In Urochordata, notochord is found in larval stage, not in the adult. Found only in larval stage. In Cephalochordata only, notochord is found throughout life. Notochord is found throughout life in Cephalochordata. And in Vertebrata, notochord is found in embryonic stage. Is it clear now? But in vertebrates, in early vertebrates, you will get notochord in the adult animal also, along with the vertebral column, like chondrichthyes, like Cyclostomata, the early vertebrates. Here, where the vertebral column is not properly developed, then they need the support of notochord along with the vertebral column. So, in some early vertebrates, you will get notochord and vertebral column both together, even in the adult animal. Otherwise, you see, in Urochordate, notochord is found in the larval stage only. Adult is devoid of notochord. In Cephalochordate, notochord is found throughout life. In vertebrate, notochord is found in embryonic stage. Clear? Body plan. What is this question? বডি প্লেন এই তিনটে পড়েছি আমি তোদেরকে বলা হয়নি ওই যে পরিফেরা থাকে সেল এগ্রিগেট প্লেন বলি না ইন পরিফেরা ইউ উইল গেট দ্য সেল এগ্রিগেট প্লেন ইন কেস অফ নিডারিয়া ইউ উইল গেট দ্য ব্লাইন্ড স্যাক প্লেন এটা পড়ানো হয় না ইনসেট প্লেন the body is composed, is made of aggregation of cell, but tissues are not formed. Then you can call it cell aggregate plane. As you know, in this case, In case of poriferans, it appears like this. You see the two types of cells are here. And here then you will get other cell. So here cell aggregate plane. In blind sac plane, the body has single cavity and single opening. Single cavity and single opening. That means they appear like this. So it's the single cavity called gastrovascular cavity. This is a single opening, maybe called as mouth, through which food enters inside and waste matters expelled outside. So the single opening is there. That's why it is called blind sac plan. It's called blind sac plan, found in hydra, that means Nidaria. Tube in the tube plan. It appears like this. Now, body has two openings. The body has two cavities and two separate openings. It appears like this, suppose. Okay. The body cavity. So you see here, this is the body cavity, this is one tube, and this is the digestive tract, and this is the other tube. That's the term used is tube within the tube plan. বুঝতে পেরেছো? আজকে এই অবধি থাক, না হলে আজকে সময় নেই, নেক্সট যে আমরা পরেরটা বলবো। এই অবধি ক্লিয়ার তো? কিরে?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
ইয়েস স্যার।
এখান থেকে বলবো, এখানে দুটো ভাগ আছে আবার, টিউব উইদিন দ্য টিউব প্লেনের মধ্যে। একটা যে পড়ে নিয়ে আমরা পড়ি ফেলা শুরু করবো। আজকে আমরা এখানে শেষ করবো আর কি। তো দেখে না যতক্ষণ সময় আছে। টিউব ট্র্যাক মনে রাখবে এটা। One tube is formed by the body cavity, body wall, and the other formed by the digestive tract. One tube is formed by the body wall, other tube is formed by the digestive tract. Clear?